Well, you know it or not, you're just two steps away from getting like $18,000 worth of government money and benefits. Benefits. Actually, that's the cash. The cash money that's given out every year in the government is about $18,000. Yeah. And it's going to be more next year. And then with all the noise you hear in Washington, it's still there. It just may be a little hard to get because the people there are supposed to get to the money. It may take them longer. But the money's still there because it's mostly state and local. Now, so the one thing is you have to know where those programs are, but that's just the one step. And I solved that one-step problem because for the last 50 years, I've been teaching people how to find these programs. And now with AI, my job is done. They've done it all so much better. AI is doing this much better than I ever. I know where all these programs are and whatever, but to organize it like AI does. So what I've done is created an app. That's a little computer program that's free to anybody because I want everybody in America to know that these programs are there. These programs are for you because you've paid for them and you're eligible for them. So I'm not charging anything for this. And you go to lesgolovesai.com and we have one for /business. Now that's the one we're working on, the first one. And that shows you all you have to do to find the programs for business, starting a business, a nonprofit, or an invention you have, or just freelance, making money at home. All you need to know is your city and state. That's right. You don't have to know anything. You don't have to know how to use Google, the internet, or anything else. Just put in your city and state. And what I did is hook that little app up to AI to do the work for you. You don't have to know how to use AI because I did it all behind the curtain, like the Wizard of Oz. So you put in this two things there. Here, I did one for Scranton, Pennsylvania. Okay, now there's 100 organizations, and they're all listed there. And if you need more, you get 25 and then another 25, whatever. But here's the important thing. Because the important thing to know is that, the first thing you need is where are the programs? You could never find that in Google. Now you can, because you have lesgolovesai.com/business. That shows you where, and it's not me, it's AI. It's an incredible thing. But see, you have all the things. Okay, here's one, the City of Scranton, the Office of Economic Development. Okay, it says it has $25,000 grants for people there, for projects. Okay, now here, what's different now, the second step, is the most important thing for you to do is call people. If it takes calling every one of those 50 people, that may be what happens. But usually a half a dozen or so, you'll start to get the feel for what's there for you and point it the right direction. Because what you do when you call these people, you ask them, hey, and it tells you what to say. It says, hey, I live in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and I learned about your office, and that's powered by Let's Go Help Out. I'm exploring resources like mentoring, funding, and training. Could you share the eligibility details, the timeliness, and how best to get started? Okay, now if they say something like, well, lady, this is really not for you. You're too tall, you're too small, you're too this. All the bureaucrats maybe have some funny. That's okay. See, these people are in business just to help people like you start a business. That's their life. They do this every day. They're the people you want to talk to. You don't want to talk to Aunt Millie or go on the Google and talk to people who are trying to sell you something. No, you talk to people who are their lifetime profession is to help people like you start or expand any kind of business. They get paid already. They don't get money from you. So they're going to help you find out what's good for you. If you go to Google and talk to people, you're going to find out what's good for them, because they're going to convince you what they have to sell you is perfect for you, right? But you don't know for sure, right? You can't. And they can't know it either. So that's why you have to see your options. And that's what this is. You have a collection. Nobody's done this before. To have all the sources, these are only people that help you do this. So you have a corral of people that all they do all day is help people like you. That's who you want to talk to. You don't want to talk to me. I don't know about business in Scranton or whatever. All these people do. There's 100 people there who know about starting a business in Scranton. And that's all they do all day is help people like you to do this. Wow. And you've already paid for that by living in America. And it's all free. Oh, that's why, remember, that's the most important steps. People are going to forget. They're going to do this and try to fill out. No, you have to call first. Don't fill out any application until you call the office first to see if this is right for you. And if they say no, then help them help you find out what would be the right one for you. And you go down the line. So what if you take 5 calls, 10 calls? Where else are you going to get $25,000 to start your business? Certainly not of a bank, certainly not payday loan people, certainly not your mother-in-law or anybody. This is your best possibility. And it's only a numbers game. It's just like getting a job. You can't go in one door, knock on the door and say, hey, you hiring? And they say no, and you go home and wait for them to change their mind. No. You say, where else can I get it? If they don't know, you go to the next place then. That's what you have. So now, the first time in the history of America, you have one source, and that's Let's Go loves AI. Because I've been doing this for 3 years, whatever the hell it is. And this is the greatest thing for you, not for me, because it cuts me out. You don't have to pay me. I used to charge people. But what we do have is letsgohelp.com. And that's an organization with $20 a month as a subscription. And you get one-on-one help for all the hurdles that you're going to go into. Anytime you do something new, you're going to run into hurdles and bumps in the road, and you have to get over those. And that's what we have, 15,000 people that help each other through all those little twists and turns and bumps in the road and setbacks and things like that. 15,000 who do this all the time. So you can talk to people like you, and we're live. You can see 3-4 hours a day where we're live. You can ask questions and see the answer live, talking to you to get through this. The help is out there for what you want to do in life. You have to learn the new skills that are necessary to get that help. We used to have to go to the library, and that didn't work. Then the internet, now that doesn't work. And that's why now this works the best, And we just want everybody in America to realize you have the power now. The power is in you. The internet now and AI is giving power to you, and you have to know how to use it. You have to learn how to do the research and getting the right offices and calling. That's how you find out. That's how you build a life. That's how you get what you need in life. It's not sitting back and hoping that somebody's going to knock on the door and hand you a prize like Ed McMahon or somebody like that. No, you have to do the work. Roll up your sleeves, get on that phone and talk. And you don't have to know what to say. We show you what to say. And you take it from there and just be honest. You don't know what the fuck you're doing? Say, hey, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I need the money to start a business. They understand that. They're human. These are human people. They're not robots or whatever. Most people you talk on the internet are all robots. No, you're talking to human people, bureaucrats. You may be put on hold, maybe go around in circles for a little while, but that's the name of the game. Get out and start playing, man. You don't hit a home run every time, but if you're not swinging the bat, you ain't going to hit nothing. So let us help you. If you haven't found letsgolovesai.com/business. Go there and get the 100 programs in your state that help you start a business. And then you need more help. It's letsgohelp.com, and that's $20 a month and unlimited one-on-one help to follow up on all the help you need. And it's all just $20. That's it forever.